Hi everyone, and welcome back to A Jolly Good Life for yet another craft video here from beautiful Fort Wilderness, Disney's campground. So today we will be making an ornament from some Dollar Tree cookie cutters and some twine. I bought this one at, I believe, Walmart, but you could probably find twine at the Dollar Tree as well. You'll need some scissors and your glue gun. It's gonna be super simple craft, guys. I love easy crafts, and I love crafts that are inexpensive. I love it. Alright, so here we have a bell cookie cutter. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you. Okay, so what we're going to do is to put a dot of glue you don't need a lot, not necessary. Right there. You see, I'm not touching that. I'm being very careful. What we're going to do is simply wind this around and around until we get to the end. What I'm going to do in order to make it easier for me is to unwind quite a bit of this, and I am going to wind it without, because you can't put the spool through here. This won't fit through there, so what I'm going to do is cut about as much as I think I might need. And you know what, if you are short on the amount, that's fine, because it's going to be wound up, so you could just start again where you ran out of twine. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and fast forward it for you guys. So I wanted to show you how the piece that I cut was definitely too short. So all I'm going to do is get some glue and put it right there. I will put it down a little bit. It's coming off a little. What I'm going to do now is start my next strand right here. So as you can see, I'm starting my next strand, and I'm just simply going to put this one here. When all is said and done, nobody will notice that. I'm just going to hold it there for a second, and I'm going to start wrapping this one. Be very careful not to pull it too hard. Now that I've gotten it through, now I can hold it a little bit more. And I'm gonna wrap it. Keep wrapping. This is a really cute and inexpensive idea for little ornaments. When you think about it, here are 6. So you'll have 6 different Christmas ornaments here. And you'll get more than enough use out of this twine, or even if you buy the twine at the dollar store. So as I'm doing this, I'm keeping it nice and tight so it doesn't unravel. So I have completely wrapped it, and now we are at the end. So now we're at the end, and you're just going to take a little bit of glue from your glue gun and finish it off. Make sure that it's adhered. You know, the one thing I truly believe about crafts is that as long as you're having fun doing it, I honestly don't try to be perfect about it. It's just the fun and enjoyment I get out of making the crafts. All right, there you go. So now I'm going to show you one other thing that you could do, because you might say, well, how do we hang it from the tree? I'm going to show you that. So what I did was, and of course you don't have to use this length, but I took a 16-inch piece of twine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at the top. This is a bell. I'm going to pull it until the ends are even. So there you go. Now I'm simply going to tie it as if you were tying a shoe, up and over, and tighten it. There you go. So now you have your bell with your two ends. Alright, so at this point I think it'll be easier for me to show you right here. So you got your bell with your two ends. You're simply going to, as long as you want it to be. I think that would be pretty good for me. Just make another little knot. There you go. That's good for me. And then I cut the tails. For extra reinforcement, if you're not too sure if your knot will hold, since it is twine, you can always put a little bit of like a dot of hot glue there, just to make sure that it holds. And then one last thing that you might want to do. I have this ribbon, and they do sell ribbon at the Dollar Tree. Honestly, I think I bought this one at Michael's with the half off coupon. You could fancy this up a little bit. So I'm just going to take some of this ribbon, fold it, to whatever size you want. So I just made an 8. So here you go. Here's the end. You kind of find this wherever, however big you want your bow to be. This one, put it right there. There you have it. It's a little bow. I'm going to cut it. I am going to glue each layer. So I'm going to glue right here, and then I'm going to glue right here. So let's do that. There's my little bow. Now with this extra, I'm going to take, and I only need half of it. It's too wide. So I'm going to take and cut half of it. And I'm going to glue that on here. It doesn't need to be the whole length. So I'm going to glue it in the back. Okay, so I went ahead and did that. If you prefer more of a contrast, maybe you can use a red ribbon or even gold. Maybe you like that look better. So I ended up liking the look of the contrast of the gold. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one on top of my prior piece. And in case you're wondering, this gold ribbon is wired ribbon. Hold it there for a second. There you go. Now for those of you who might be wondering, this is wired ribbon. That's no problem. This is 7/8 of an inch, 2.2 centimeters. It was going to be too wide for my ornament, so I simply just folded it in half. So that's what I did, and I just cut it where I needed it to be. Then you're just going to put it, glue it on your little ornament. Put some glue there and hold it. Like I said, if you were to use red ribbon, green ribbon, blue ribbon, even silver, it would stand out more than my burlap looking ribbon with my twine. But this is what I brought to the fort, so I just wanted to show you guys what you can make from supplies from the Dollar Tree. Like I said, they do have ribbon at the Dollar Tree, so it is feasible for you to buy all your supplies at the Dollar Tree. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this easy, inexpensive craft from Disney's Fort Wilderness, our home away from home. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye.